Hey guys, how are you? Hank Hayes here. It'll be tactical intuitive self-protection. Hey, we are talking about a couple things here. So we've been doing, we do some pretty out-of-the-box trading, right? So we're shooting from a 5-story tower out to 300 with the rifles. We are shooting from inside vehicles, around vehicles, in enclosed structures, or working with structures, doorways, hallways, dead space, all this manner. And it's fantastic because it translates to real world stuff, and it's super important, right? Because it gets you there. So recently we've had some videos where we do a lot of in vehicle stuff, so you'll get to shoot from inside of a vehicle, and it is intense because the concussiveness of that, you'll get auditory exclusion, all manner of physical things are happening, right? So hey man, how you doing? And because of this, it's unnerving, right? And if you have passengers, now this is with ear pro on when you're doing it, obviously in the range, in a training exercise, because it'll blow your eardrums out, right? For sure. And also shooting through the windshield, right? We've got all manner of crazy feedback that we've got, people in the comments section and how they're engaging. And man, some people are really nasty, and what that is ignorance, right? Because that ignorance, here are the numbers. Here are the numbers. Okay, in the United States, there are 35,000 carjackings a day. 35,000 carjackings a day. Now, you take that and you do some math on that. You just go, basically, some general math, and you go by state, right? So that's 2 a day for every state that we have. Taking and doing general math, right? Well, it's not happening in Montana and Wyoming on the frequent, and North Dakota, and Alaska, right? So this is happening in rough parts of town. And I was talking with one of our federal guys, and he was saying, dude, like, yeah, in Baltimore and in areas of Washington, yeah, that's not 2 a day, that's like 10 a day, right? So if the need for being prepared in your vehicle, let me say that again. There is a need for being prepared with your weapon system in your vehicle. The data shows it, and it just goes back for decades on why you may potentially need your blaster inside your vehicle. But let's just take a look at a couple other things, right? So the amount of time that somebody spends in their vehicle per day, the average is 101 minutes a day. That works out to about 10 hours per week. Hey, how you guys doing? How are you? And that works out to about 10 hours per week. And check it out. At the end of your life, on average, you will have spent 4.9 years in your vehicle. Holy smokes, that's a ton. That's a ton, right? So I think we've defined that the amount of time we spend in our vehicle, the amount of time we're in transitional space. And what I mean by transitional space is, so I'm picking up food for the family when I get to destination, right? So I'm gonna go from my car to the place to get the food. That's a transitional space. And this particular place I'm going, you'll see if we're on here together, has this underground parking, right? And the underground parking, man, well, it'll still be light when I get there, but it is not the most well lit. That's a great space for a bad guy to do his ambush attack. Another transitional space is when I just left the office coming from the building to the car. I'm transitioning from the building to the car. Or another transitional space is from my car into the house, right? That's a gap where we are vulnerable. This is where ambushes happen, but as well, carjackings or road rage stuff in the car, right? So it's important for us to get switched on and to realize that these are spots where we are potentially going to have to use our vehicle. And, somebody was very nice about what their commentary was. They said, well, if you're in the vehicle, and you didn't have your eye and ear pro on, but you were just driving around, would glass, possibly get in your face, your eyes, and in your mouth? And the answer is, yeah, that's a possibility. So, well, let me ask you a bigger question. Would you rather be dead? Because you can't tell the bad guy that presents himself. Like, imagine right now I'm pulling up to, well, we'll see if the light turns green here. I'm going to pull up to a light, and a bad guy presents himself out of the car. We're living our lives just driving home. This guy pops out of nowhere, and we're not going to have time to de-escalate it, verbally de-escalate it. We're not going to have time to get out of the car. We're behind the 8 ball, right? So 3 seconds to bang, right? We got to be sub 3 to draw our weapon system, engage that threat right through the windshield or the side window, wherever he is, if that's how we're choosing to respond, right? And check this out. This is what vehicle training does for us. When we shoot through a windshield, that bullet is not going to go where we think it's going to go on the first shot. It's either going to go up or it's going to go down, right? And boy, would it be a good idea to know how to shoot from a vehicle, what the bullet's going to do, and how do you get rounds on target accurately, right? So, and let's drill down on this a little bit more. We'll drill down on this a little bit more. I got to do this crazy lane change here. So hold on a second. Where the fuck are these people? Okay, 1 second. I'm going like over 4 lanes here. It's just the way the what do they call it? The service road to the highways. Okay, I'm back with you. Okay, so we have all manner of gun magnets, car safes, tactical car holsters, quick draw mounts, biometric sliders, and believe it or not, they even have tactical seat covers, right? So what the marketplace is saying, what the people are saying, is that this is something that we're doing. We are prepared. We are driving around with our blasters ready to go. Well, wouldn't it be good if you had the training that went with it? Guys, check out our videos here, whether it be the shorts or whether it be the long videos, and see what's happening training-wise. Get yourself to a good training organization that has this kind of training going on. It's pretty hard to find. We do this, we do a vehicle course every month, meaning you'll be shooting from inside a vehicle through the glass, whether it be through the main windshield, through the side windows, whatever it be. And man, you leave there, guys, your balls are going to be freaking a few times bigger when you leave. And girls, your hoo-ha is going to be a little bit bigger, because you're going to be like, holy smokes, I just did something that really 1% of the people only get to do, and you'll be one of them. Guys, thanks for joining us. We love having you here. Thanks for the support, and keep on training. Hank Hayes, Intuitive Self-Protection and NLB Tactical. Intuitive Self-Protection and NLB Tactical. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and LinkedIn. Don't stay so much up on the LinkedIn, but that's where we're at. Great to see you. Thanks for the support, and most importantly, get training. Get the training you need. We look forward to Seeing you again. Ciao. And if you have questions, just put them below.